What'd you expect me to do? If I'd have moved, it would have jumped. I couldn't shoot. Hopefully they come around.
This is gonna be an exciting hunt. Today is part one of a three-part series where we'll be taking the Daystate BlackWolf, pair it with the PARD 4K day and night scope, and hit the hill countries of Central Texas. Here you'll be able to see just how accurate and powerful this rifle really is. So let's go have some fun.
Alright, this is day one for me here in Texas for spring turkey, where the regulations permit the harvest of 4 bearded turkey, and there is no daily bag limit. It could be hen or tom as long as they got a beard on it. So although we might see quite a few turkey before we decide to harvest one, we just got to make sure that they got beards on them. This place is also known to have hogs, axis deer, which can also be taken, and you might get lucky and see other critters come into. A skunk, raccoon. I've seen porcupines come in as well. Let's see what happens this evening.
That was about a 30-40 yard shot. BlackWolf struck again, jumped off the road, used this bush to hide myself, and then just took a step out, took a kneeling shot just like you saw here, laid him out. Let's go get him. From the factory, this rifle's regulator comes set at 150 bar. I did, however, set the hammer spring adjuster to level 18. Now with these settings, I have this rifle shooting AEA 45 grain pellets at 975 feet per second, which gives me 95 foot-pounds of energy, and I get about 16 to 18 shots per fill. Hey, look, it's a rocket ship. The animals we'll see tonight are native to Texas and tend to be more active after hours, which is why I choose to pursue them in the dark.
BlackWolf.
Now I apologize I didn't get the shot on camera. I was having technical difficulties, but the proof is in the pudding. Here she lie. This is a respectable size sow that was taken with the BlackWolf 30 cal at about 35 yards. The shot was behind the head. The entrance was about right here, and this rifle is producing so much power that the pellet traveled about 4.5 inches and into her cranium, laying her down ethically. Now the night is young, let's see what else we could find. Porcupine are normally found in the western portion of the state. On this property, the owner would like all porcupine removed because his dogs have the bad habit of getting into them. And if you've ever experienced that nightmare, well, I think you'd understand. Also, porcupine are surprisingly tasty. They will provide you with about as much meat as a hare, and to me, taste like tree squirrel, which I enjoy eating. Now, jackrabbits are just a fun game to pursue with an air gun. Since these hares don't burrow like their cousin species, you can find them scurrying from bush to bush during the day looking for shade, and they tend to be out in the open fields at night. Raccoons are omnivorous and opportunistic little critters, feeding on anything they could get their hands on. I've had a lot of success hunting these fur bearers, and let me tell you, they are tough little critters. Although they can be taken with smaller calibers, I highly recommend using a 25 caliber on up. My personal favorite is using a 30 caliber. Tune your air gun to shoot 44 grain pellets to at least 80 foot-pounds of energy, and with that combination, I've been able to take coons out to 120 yards with a shot in the vitals. I did collect most of the critters that night, but I did have one more to retrieve the following morning. That raccoon I hit across the river. Big. Texas has a lot of game to offer air gunners, and with a rifle like the BlackWolf in your hands, the odds are definitely in your favor. You're going to want to stay tuned for part 2 of this series, where I go for a more elusive, a lot bigger animal that you won't want to miss it.